Hey everybody, it's Mr. First Style, and as you guys have probably seen online, hundreds of people are all trying to get Unreal, thousands even. Some of which have made it insanely popular to avoid all fights, hide in bushes, thank you Bushcam Dad, and Laserbeam recently got to Unreal by doing absolutely nothing. Well, now it's my turn to join the ranks. I will be sitting in this tree, and I will be not moving, at least until top 15 before Orzone pushes me out of the way. Here we go. I've been landing exactly right here on the map, and right here at this gas station. And it is insanely popular how many people come to this gas station, dude. So I hop up here, I run along the side rail right here, and then I jump up into the tree, and then I jump over the tree, and then right there. That's where I've been hiding. Now, unfortunately, we started this journey at Bronze, so I'm going to need to rank up so there aren't any actual bots in the ranked match, because they just see me. They see me in the tree. See what I mean? These freaking bots, dude. Alright, so let us go through the ranks. It's incredibly easy sitting in that tree, just getting top 25, even top 15. Man, you'd go up by so much percentage. I know it's going to be harder once we get to those higher levels, though. But onwards to 24th, we were doing great, man. Top 3, just fantastic. Another top 10. Shit was going my way. For some reason, the game decided that it wasn't going to be able to show me my individual rank increases once it got to, like, Elite. I don't know why. It just decided to not give me that information. So now my two biggest problems when doing this challenge are bots and bounties. Bounties were a real issue for me while hanging out in this tree for a long time, because people would narrow it down eventually, and then they would start checking the entire area and chop the tree down. And a lot of the time I was trying to get the no damage bonus, which I'll explain later. Thank you Bushcam Dad again. But honestly, the NPC noise, the boom noise, will haunt me forever now. I'd be sitting comfortably in my chair watching TikToks and then just hear an NPC, and I would almost immediately back out to the lobby. Just try to get that no damage bonus. Because if you take no damage from the storm or a person, then you actually gain 10% bonus. Now, I don't know what it is. Maybe we just picked a really, really good spot, but I actually got circled like more often than not, all the way up into the top 20s, top 15s. I was getting amazing zones. Now, a huge part of this is just being patient and trying to hold myself off from jumping out of the tree and pouncing on some of these teams, because I really wanted to, and a couple of times I did, but more often than not it ended up getting me killed and getting me a bad placement. So yeah, staying up in that tree was my best bet. Thank goodness for this little gal right here, and thank goodness for TikTok, because my goodness, it was boring sitting in that tree. But I can't just show you me sitting in a bush here for the next 15 minutes, so I'm actually going to show you some of my best runs when I decided to just go for it when I was top 15. We ended up getting a couple of kills. Yeah, no, we actually did win a couple of times. We actually won. I'll show you the stats at the end of the entire, how many games and everything that it took. But yeah, just sit back and relax, enjoy. I'm going to go shoot some booties. I saw Laserbeam's video, and I decided to go to his tree for a bit. But you can't land in that tree, bro. There's too many people. Everybody knows about it now, so we're going back to my tree. It's a good tree though.
Now you do have to realize that all these games are at least 20 minutes long. Me just sitting in a tree doing absolutely nothing while trying to keep myself busy and entertained with TikTok and Hulu and Netflix. Man, yeah. This was a good challenge. It was fun to do. I really enjoyed playing the last little, once you're top 15 and just going hog wild. That was probably my favorite part of this whole challenge, obviously, not the sitting in the tree part, but there were some moments where sitting in the tree was actually pretty entertaining, watching some of these people fight. But yeah, landing in a Laserbeam's tree was just a death sentence if you wanted to not make it past the top 50, honestly. People just kept breaking the tree, and then we'd all fall to our deaths, and yeah.
Yo, what? Top 7. Probably asking yourself, why are you dressed like Bush Camp Dad? Well, I kind of saw some of his videos, and I thought that would be a good idea, and I have his exact outfit, so, I figured I'd go for it. And I thought maybe at the least someone would see me and be like, oh, you know, that's Bush Camp Dad, I should give him the win. But no, that was not the case. If anything, I was punished for wearing this skin. They see me and they immediately headshot snipe me. I was not given any breaks for wearing the Bush Camp Dad skin, nor was I given any free wins. As much fun as waiting in a tree and solos is, I did do a couple of squad matches, duo fills, and I actually ended up meeting some really cool people. But you know, it's more often than not, I was in the tree. But yeah, no, I did try other game modes, and it worked out pretty well. Yeah. But mostly people are not patient enough to do what I was trying to do. So we would just always end up going back to the tree plays. The more I started to land in this tree too, the more I started to realize that there are a ton of other people trying to do the exact same thing. There's a tree like right across the other way. I knocked that down, a group fell out of it. There's another tree across the lake where I actually would turn around and look to see if other people were landing in trees, and there were a lot of people camping in trees, the same that I was doing. So this is now incredibly popular to try to do. Now, as the challenge progressed and I spent weeks in this tree, people really started to check the tree. Like, I'm not even joking. People would drive by and break the tree down. So I kind of had to change my formula for success here, and I'd land at the gas station still, and then I'd grab a car, and then I'd dip out with 2 gas cans, and I'd just slowly keep that car filled up and avoid people the best I could. But people kept jumping in my vehicle, so I would try to position the car in such a way where the passenger would be in between me and the enemy would shoot out the window of the passenger and snipe that guy, and then I just drive off. It actually worked too well. Now you gotta understand, there are more than over 180 some plus games here in ranked, and for the majority of them, I literally just sat in this tree, and then I would back out because it wasn't high enough off the ground to get the fall damage to knock myself. So I would just back out and try to get the no damage bonus, which is actually a huge help. You get like a 10% bonus increase on top of everything else. Like, sometimes I'd open up a cache, sometimes I would get a knock or a kill, and on top of the no damage bonus, yeah, I was going up like 5, 6, 7% at a time in Champ League. But then you would get those bad rounds where an AI bot would come through with their team, you know, and they just see you up in the tree, and you'd lose and get like 70th place and lose like 8%, 7%. You know, sometimes it wasn't that bad, but yeah, you lose a lot of percentage. So I was going up and down, up and down. I don't know if I was ever actually gonna make it to Champ or make it to Unreal.
There were a couple days where I almost went up absolutely nothing. Like I would get 24th% and go up nothing. I'd get 28th% and go up nothing. So there definitely were some times where I thought I wasn't gonna make it to Unreal, but never fear. We just kept at it, and eventually we worked our way all the way up.
Overall, here are my stats for this entire little test that we did. Ended up being 189 matches with 12 wins. Can you believe that? Wow, it was actually less rounds than I thought sitting in the tree. I thought it would be a lot more rounds, but nope. Finally, it was the last day of filming. I was at over 95% at the start of the day, and I got nothing but good matches. Top 10, top 5, top 3, top 3. And on my final match, we did it. We are Unreal, baby. Let's watch the clip. Here we go. Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Yeah! Unreal! And I'd just like to say that if I can do it, you can do it. All right? Take care. Talk soon. You guys have a beautiful day.